trying to stop giving Jeff all my money. The rich is getting richer and my ass is still broke. Hello my lovelies, it's your girl Emmy. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Emmy experience, where we talk about everything and anything under the sun. So today's video is going to be on 10 natural ways that I boost my immune system. I wanted to share with y'all because it's the winter is coming back and it's cold outside, and then also it's winter with COVID, so I thought these are great tips that I always do to keep my immune system up. So I thought, why not share with y'all, see if anybody can benefit from it. Let's get started. All these methods I practice consistently, and I do take these supplements daily. The herbs that I'm gonna go over, they have a lot of different benefits, but I'm just gonna stay focused on the benefits that are around the immune system. And you're more than welcome to look up like additional benefits that they have if you are considering taking these herbs. Also, all of these methods I'm gonna mention, you can take as a supplement, as a tincture, or like as a gummy, whichever one. It's really just your preference. Number one is a respiratory steam. So I don't know if anyone is familiar with the respiratory steam. That one's a really quick and simple thing to do. I usually just use whatever I have in the fridge. How it works is you take a pot and you have the water boiling, and then you're just gonna add spices, herbs, and oils. And once they all kind of boil together, you're gonna put like your head over the pot with like a towel over your head and just kind of let it like breathing the steam in. It's also a nice way to like make your house smell good, which is a plus, which is one of the reasons why I try to do it a lot, especially when it's like cold out, and you can do like more like cinnamon or like apple or oranges. It just makes the house feel a lot more like welcoming. Yeah, so some things that you can throw in, like my go-to is always like peppermint, eucalyptus. If I have like mint in the fridge or orange, like I just use like the peels. I use rosemary, cinnamon, lavender, whatever you really want. I try to focus more on the ones that are going to like really get in my lungs and really just like clear all that mucus out so I can breathe properly. So hopefully you have one of those things in the fridge, that way you don't have to always go out and get them. It just really gets in there, and you'll honestly feel like your nose open up pretty like instantly, especially if you're putting something stronger in it like eucalyptus or a peppermint. Number two is mullein. I don't have any mullein on me at the moment to give you a visual of what it looks like, but you can get it as a tincture, you can get it as a supplement, capsule, whichever you prefer. Mullein, it's really good. It's really good for clearing the mucus out of the lungs. It's really good for the respiratory system. So especially since COVID does target the respiratory system, I would definitely recommend that, especially if you're a smoker. Whether you smoke cigarettes or you smoke the herb, baby, either one, you're definitely gonna feel a bit clearer in your chest. I definitely recommend that. I use that basically every day. I just ran out, so I don't have anything to show you. Three is black seed oil. So this, you can take 8 different kinds, again, capsule or as an oil, whichever one, it's your preference. I take black seed every day, even if I'm not worried about getting sick. It boosts your immune system. It's full of antioxidants. It's like great for people who have asthma. I know that may be a concern for people who have asthma with COVID as well. It's good for your brain. It's good to speed up your metabolism too if you're trying to lose some weight, and great for your skin. It's great for your hair as well. So I take this every day. I think if you Google black seed, I'm pretty sure you'll see like a lot of other benefits that it has. These are just a few that I wanted to mention. I didn't really want to make this video all about black seed, but this is my favorite thing to take. I think it's also really good for like if you have acne, it'll definitely help with that as well, especially if you put it on your face. But that's different. If you guys want me to do a video about like natural skincare, let me know down below, because everything that I use is natural. So if you're interested in knowing a bit more, definitely leave a comment down below just to let me know. Black seed oil, definitely get this. I got it on Amazon. I know I'm really trying to stop giving Jeff all my money, and I'm gonna start doing that because the rich is getting richer and my ass is still broke. So why am I giving him all this money when I could be supporting a Black-owned business, or when I could be supporting a POC-owned business? But I digress. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I feel like black seed could really like cure anything. In my eyes, like this is my homegirl right here, y'all. Black seed. I really, if you're gonna get anything from this video, I really hope it's her, because she really be doing me right, and I know that she'll do you right. Moving on. Moving on to number 4 is Elderberry. So I have the syrup version. I don't have the capsules. Oh, this has raw honey and apple cider vinegar in it. I didn't know that. It has a strong taste. You do smell the apple cider. Elderberry is great for the immune system. It reduces fevers. It's great to prevent colds and flus, and it also helps to fight colds and flus, reduce fevers, body aches, boost your immune system. I think it's also really good for your heart as well. This is Dr. Sebi approved. He talks about this a lot. I don't know if you know who Dr. Sebi is, but he is a holistic doctor who's pretty famous. Definitely look him up too. He has like an alkaline diet. He sells own herbs. They're kind of pricey though, but you can always get your own versions of them. Where was I going with this? But yeah, elderberry is a great one. The second I start feeling like I'm getting sick, I start putting this in my tea, and I just like up my consumption of it, especially with the black seed. I feel a lot better like right away. Honestly, usually by like the next day, like when I wake up, I feel a bit like clearer. So you can also get elderberry tea. That's also a good one to do, because I think the tea tastes way better than the like syrup or the tinctures, or you can always do like a gummy or a capsule as well. But to me, I feel like if it's like the actual oil, I feel like it's just a bit more potent, and just does the job a little bit better than a gummy. That's just in my own opinion. Also fights inflammation, and it's really good to reduce stress. So I think that's a fun thing about elderberry, especially because I'm sure we're all a little stressed right now. So yeah, that's her. 5. Number 5 is pretty simple. It's just lime juice. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I usually just cut open a lime and I like squeeze it. I just drink like a shot of the lime juice. It's really good for the skin. It's good for your digestive, fights infections, and it's full of like vitamin A, B, C, and D. So all the letters. So yeah, that one is really good. It's also lime helps like get rid of mucus as well. So mucus is like what makes you like, it builds up and like makes you, you know, all that. Yeah, nobody likes to do that, right? So lime juice is really good for that as well. It's also really good for fighting against like the flu or a cold, because it, what do you call it? It can just fight off infections. She's a strong one. She's tiny but mighty, little lime. Little lime ting over there, you know what I'm saying? Little, she do what she needs to do, right? So number 6 is sea moss. Sea moss is also Dr. Sebi approved. This is the like dried version of it. I can show you what it looks like. You can get like a capsules clearly. I like this kind just because, I don't know if you could see it. I mean, I'm sure you can. It's kind of not that hard to miss. There's different kinds that you can get, and are like different colors as well, which I didn't know until recently that there was like purple and shit like that. But I like to get this kind just because I blend it and I'll put like the elderberry and like my other tinctures in it, and then I'll just like make like a gel like with honey and like some lime juice, apple cider vinegar. But you want to put like a lot of honey if you're gonna do that. I don't know if you are, but like I'm not telling you what to do. But if you do, I don't want to put not a lot of honey, but just something to sweeten it up. Just especially if you add other herbs, then it's just gonna have a strong taste. Because I like to put it in like my teas or my juices, like when I mix smoothies. And just it's just an extra thing to. You can't really taste it, to be honest, when you put a lot of honey in it. It just kind of tastes like honey. You want to make sure, especially if you get them big like this, which I learned the hard way, because it was like I almost like broke my blender, which you wouldn't think it would do that, but anyway, I digressed again. So sea moss, it has 92 of the like 104 nutrients or minerals that you're supposed to like consume daily. So it's great for the skin, it's great for your immune system. I can't think of off the top of my head the other benefits that it has, but I definitely recommend this if you're gonna get anything from what I said besides the elderberry and the mullein. If you're a smoker, it's this guy right here. Everything: skin, hair, nails, sleep. You'll just feel like a whole new Like if you do this for like a week, you'll feel the difference. Number 7 is ginger. I prefer to just cook with ginger or like drink ginger tea. I just really like ginger. Like if you know me, then you know I like have an obsession with ginger, like especially pickled ginger. Like if I go to eat sushi, I'll like order like extra ginger and I'll just like eat the ginger by itself, and maybe I'll eat yours too. So I just really, it's not too strong for me, so I don't mind drinking ginger tea and then putting like chunks of ginger in it. Like it's just what I do. You can drink the tea, I'm sure they make capsules or tinctures for that as well. But I think even just like upping your consumption of ginger. So I like to cook with ginger. I don't mind putting it in everything, and it just adds like a nice little like pop. But I get it, not everybody likes ginger. It's also really good to fight against flu, cold, and fevers. It's also really good to reduce cramps and fight against infections. So fun fact, my first pet was a cat, and her name was Ginger, but she was black and white. She was a chunky little thing. Number 8 is Bladderwort. This I also ordered from Amazon, but you can get it from any of your like local like apothecaries, or honestly I think like Whole Foods, which is also owned by Jeff now. But this is also one of my favorites. It's also really good for the skin as well. It helps boost your immune system. It's also really good to fight against viruses, because Miss Rona is a virus and we do not want her. But yeah, it reduces fevers and it's good for body aches as well. It also helps to fight bronchitis, and it's really good for anxiety, which I'm sure a lot of people are feeling right now. So that's her. Number 9 is Echinacea. I ran out of Echinacea, so I don't have anything to show you for that, but it's another herb, capsule, tincture, supplement, gummy, however you want to have her. I don't know if they make Echinacea tea. They probably do though, right? I'm sure they do. Yeah, that's also a great one for your immune system and to fight against like infections and viruses as well. It's also good for reducing fevers and body aches. It boosts the immune system and it helps to prevent colds and treat colds. And then it's another one that helps to reduce anxiety as well. So I'm seeing this as a common theme with like anxiety and like your immune system. And like I said earlier, I'm not really going over all of the benefits that they have. I'm just kind of sticking to like the immune system and like what it does for the immune system. I know all of the things that I mentioned has other benefits. I just wanted to keep this video to the point of immune system and like boosting your immune system and fighting against COVID and staying healthy this winter. Number 10 is like it's more of like a diet thing. So if you are feeling sick, I'm not trying to make you go vegan or anything, but I'm just saying like avoid mucus building foods. Foods that build mucus are meat, dairy, breads, especially white bread, processed sugars, alcohol, sweets, things like that, or like really sugary things. So basically the fake stuff that you're not supposed to be eating. Dairy is a really big one. So no, you cannot have no ice cream. No, you cannot have no fucking yogurt or some cheese. Like all these things are just gonna rebuild the mucus that you're trying to get rid of, because mucus is what makes you sick. When you have a lot of mucus in your body, your immune system goes down because your body is too focused on trying to protect yourself against the layer. When you have a lot of mucus in your body, you get sicker easier. Think of it as like the defense system in your body is down. The mucus builds up when you're not eating right. It creates extra layers of mucus inside the body that's trying to protect your insides. Like makes it a lot easier for you to get sick. Red meat especially and dairy products, I would definitely say are like the biggest mucus building like culprits, I guess. And when you have a lot of mucus in the body, it like creates like fatigue, it creates joint pain, just excessive inflammation in the body. So having excessive inflammation is just gonna make it a lot easier for you to get sick in general. Again, I'm not trying to make you go vegan, but I swear if you went a week without eating these foods, or it's just especially just the meat and the dairy, you would definitely see a difference in your immune system. If you don't want to, you can try to like consume more of the mullein and elderberry, since those do help get rid of the mucus, but it's kind of like it's not really doing much if you're just putting more of the things that your body doesn't want like back in it. And the sea moss as well, it's also really good for removing mucus. Overall, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you we're able to take away something, whether it's a tea or something you want to order to help take care of yourself, because your health is wealth. And to me, my health is an investment. Sometimes the bill for it does add up, but I know that I'm giving my body what it wants. And if I'm going to spend money on random things, why can't I spend some money on myself to make sure I'm good, especially during these times? All of these that I mentioned can be taken as a tincture, as a tea, as a supplement, or eat the thing raw, whichever one that you prefer. And of course, there's tons of other ways to boost your immune system naturally. I hope I shared something new with you that you are able to take away from this. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that as well. And stay healthy, guys. We're about to enter 2021. It's gonna be a whole new year. It's gonna be a whole new you. And stay golden.